Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Overlap Podcast with me, Sid Sexton, and my good friend Keith Glines. Good afternoon, Keith.
Good afternoon.
And for those of you just tuning in for the first time or just coming back, the Overlap Podcast, we discuss and study the overlaps between work, fitness, family, faith, parenting, and leadership. Becoming better in one aspect of life helps you become better in all aspects of life. And our mission is to simplify big business brilliance for small business leaders and really leaders in life. So today we got a quick hit. These things are designed to be quick hits of inspiration, education, whatever. A podcast that's not going to take an hour and a half. Because let's be honest, we're really not that smart that you want to, and we're not that compelling that you want to listen to us for 3 hours, but we can give you some, hopefully a bit of inspiration and some education and keep you moving on the right path. So today, Keith, there's a topic that really I brought up, and then you sort of, you really kind of chimed in with all kinds of stuff. You even had a cool video, and it's, you know, it's something that has resonated with me during this. We're currently, as we are recording this podcast, it is we're sort of on the backside of a peak spring rush for the landscape company. If you couple that with, you know, lots of moving parts and new leaders, it can be very overwhelming for new people or people in new positions. And with that, and I've been there before myself, I find myself, a lot of my coaching points have been over the last 2 months, something along this line. This too shall pass. You've heard that, right?
Sid and Keith, when I was on your podcast, I shared my story of how I was $250,000 in debt, and then how I turned my business around and grew it into a highly profitable, multi-million-dollar lawn and landscape business. I'm Steve Bousquet, and we've created a program consisting of courses and coaching that guide people through the process and tools I use to turn my business around and grow it into a highly profitable, multi-million-dollar lawn and landscape business. You can find out more how I did this by visiting greenprofitacademy.com or by going to Amazon and buying our book, Profit First for Lawn Care and Landscape Businesses, right on Amazon.
Hey there, listeners. I want to give a shout out to a friend and sponsor of ours, Chris Drogmiller from CMD Fencing. Let me tell you, I've had the pleasure of working with Chris personally over the last 3 or 4 years, and I've never encountered a fence contractor who excels in communication, craftsmanship, and timeliness like he does. Chris always delivers. I mean it. Fair prices, top-notch work, always on budget, and the best part for me, always on time. So if you're in need of a fence company to help you with a fence or any other outdoor wooden structure, give Chris a call. You won't be disappointed. Get in touch with Chris and let him and his team take care of all your fencing needs. CMD Fencing.
Hey guys, I want to tell you about my friend Wes Cody. He's the president of C2 Wealth Strategies, a financial advisory firm dedicated to providing personalized solutions for your financial needs. Wes and his team of professionals are passionate about helping clients create wealth and achieve financial freedom. At C2 Wealth Strategies, they believe in taking a holistic approach to financial planning and are committed to building long-lasting relationships with their clients, ensuring their financial well-being every step of the way. Don't leave your financial future to chance. Contact Wes and C2 Wealth today at c2wealth.com to schedule a consultation. Let Wes and his team help you build your financial future.
I want to take a moment to talk about someone who's been instrumental in my personal and business success. That's Johnny Barranco and his team at Barranco & Associates. For over 7 years, Johnny has been my go-to accountant and financial consultant. I can tell you that he's more than just a tax preparer. Johnny takes a holistic approach to all my financial dealings, aligning them with my long-term plans and personal lifestyle. I've recommended Johnny to several friends throughout different business groups around the country, and the feedback has been nothing short of exceptional. His expertise and service are top-notch. So if you're looking for someone who not only prepares your taxes, but also helps you strategize for the future, Johnny and his team at Barranco & Associates are the ones to call. Trust me, you won't regret it. So contact Johnny Barranco today and take the first steps towards financial peace. You're not going to regret this.
Yeah, I heard that growing up a lot from
Really?
family members.
Oh my
Anytime,
God.
you're in one of those teenage funks, my mom would always say, "This too shall pass."
Really?
Yeah,
I did not. I did not get any of that until I
I think it's a religious.
I think it is.
kind of,
That's
yeah.
probably why I didn't get any of that.
Yeah,
I grew up heathen, as has been well documented in this podcast and other medias. So this too shall pass. The idea behind that is that this season right now, right now the business is what we're talking about, but it could be anything in life, man. New kids. We were just talking to a guy that's got 4 kids when one of them's 8, 7, 5, and 1.
starting a business. Said he's been working 80 hours a week.
Dude, just no fun, right?
Right.
Right. This too shall pass. You're in the middle of spring rush. Your first season in spring in the landscape industry where you're managing, I don't know, there's 30 people, underneath your leadership. Maybe you got a couple of leaders in between right there, and you've never dealt with that. There's probably some stuff coming at you 100 miles an hour. Every day feels like a fire drill. This too shall pass.
Yeah, I was sharing yesterday in the energy meeting that we got some really great press at the publishing company last week. And big news outlet wants one of our authors to come on. So I'm just waiting for when that book comes out, the bad press to happen.
Oh, yeah.
This too shall pass.
Yeah, this too. Well, that's the other side of that coin is that you feel like you're doing great, like you got it all figured out, and everything seems to be going your way.
Then COVID happened.
This too shall pass, Yeah. So that's the message right now. Right now, I don't know what you're feeling. And I think still things are a little bit chaotic, but they're probably starting to settle in a little bit, for the season, for business and interest rates haven't come down, but I feel like people have sort of adapted. Labor market seems to be getting back normal, stuff like that. But it's only a matter of time until something comes up and disrupts that again too.
Yeah.
It's hopefully that's, a few years off.
Disrupts or makes it better. Or,
Could make it better.
and then disrupts again.
Yeah.
We were talking about your friend that you visited in the hospital yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I've looked at my life and I was like, man, so many things that I worried about really don't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of life.
Yeah. When you see a guy and look him in the eye and he's fighting terminal cancer, it will, it sort of peels away all of the other distractions of life down to really what matters,
And when I think about the things that I've made big deals and the worries that I've had, if I would have just held on, they would have passed. This too, they did pass.
It passed.
Right?
It always passes.
Yeah.
Well, so that's really my topic today is that this too shall pass, sort of, and how it applies everywhere in life. Like you're saying, maybe the kids are young and you and the wife are not like jiving like you used to 3 or 4 years ago. It took me a long time to figure out that she's freaking overwhelmed and overstimulated, and she does not have the time for you like she did before kids.
No, she don't have time to look you in the eyes.
That time is not right now.
Right.
Now, I'm sort of on the other side of that a little bit, and with some real intentionality of making sure that there is a date night, at least once a month, sometimes twice a month, and there have been just us vacations sprinkled here and out throughout, the last 20, 21 years, and more so recently. You start coming back together, start having time for each other.
Or you get to the place that Stephanie and I are right now, where we just have a 16-year-old at the house that really don't need us.
Oh, there's that.
And we look at each other and say, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
She literally looked at me the other day and goes, what are we going to do for the rest of our lives?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, so.
Should buy a boat.
I've got a boat.
It's just one that can take you around, like all the way around Florida and back up down the west coast of Florida, out around, Key West, back up the other side, and then in there like a river you can cross over by Tampa and come back through. Just do that for a summer.
We would kill each other.
Oh,
there's no way.
I don't.
Yeah, no.
I like adventures.
And I would probably get real fat.
On a boat?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to just eat.
No, you're like trimming the sail and stuff.
Oh, sailboat, okay.
Yeah. Or you're, or whatever, keeping it on course. You're piloting the ship.
Yeah.
You could be fishing. I don't know. Stopping in every night.
Yeah.
Or every other night.
That would be fun. I have a friend that's doing that right now.
That would be great. And Clint Allison, that's what he wants to do, the whole loop where you go down the Gulf, around Florida, up the whole East Coast, and then through the Great Lakes, and then down through the rivers back to, he said it takes a year.
If you've not listened to Clint's podcast, go back and do it.
Yeah, it's like episode 130 or something. But even then, maybe that's a glorious time in your life, but that will pass too.
That'll pass.
So, that statement, and again, I didn't learn it till I was older. I was an adult, and I was really trying to figure things out in life. And someone that I looked up to told me that quite a few times. And now I find myself saying it all the time, especially during spring. And we did a podcast not too long ago, very recently, about not having knee-jerk reactions, and thinking about our responses to stimulus, to issues, whatever is trying to generate or elicit a response in business, in relationships, in diet, whatever, exercise. Maybe sometimes it's just the season, Maybe you don't need to hire 4 extra people in the office because you're getting 130 phone calls. Maybe you need a phone system that answers if we don't answer it in the first 3 rings.
Yeah.
Because this too shall pass.
Spring's going to go away.
Spring is going to come, and it's going to go, and it's going to settle down every single year. We usually have over 100 phone calls a day during that, March 20th to probably May 15th-ish.
Do you really?
Oh, dude, it's crazy. Yeah.
People still use the phone.
Oh, lots, way more than you would think. They want to just call, boom, and speak to someone. And nothing wrong with it.
If you asked me the last time that, I would want that. That just shows that but the last time I called somebody, I can't even tell you, other than people I know.
Well, yeah. I called the pest control company. I didn't call them. Jordan said, hey, you got to call them about this thing. And I was like, oh, I'm sure you don't have to call them. She's like, no, you do. I went on their website. There it is. You fill out the form and tell them what you want. Now, they have not contacted me back yet, but
I'm really digging that live chat thing.
Are you digging it? Yeah. It's gotten way better.
It has.
That's for sure. It has definitely gotten
Maybe you need to look at implementing that.
We had it. It wasn't real good because everyone wants to just set an appointment,
Oh, yeah. Appointments are hard in
And
your
so
world.
we
I
haven't
get
quite
that.
figured that out to go to a Calendly and to specific type of salespeople for specific type of stuff.
Yeah,
it's
that's
on the
hard.
list. It's on the list, though. Definitely on one of those lists we're working on.
Okay.
But take spring. This
Yep.
too will pass. Hey,
Yeah, it'll be winter,
well,
and then you'll be
I was going to
sitting
say
around.
the next thing is going to be July and August when it's 100 degrees outside with 80% humidity.
And they say, why am I grass brown?
Yeah. Or the guys are like, this is terrible. Or the salespeople are like, we can't sell anything. Or why are the jobs taking so long?
Yeah.
This too shall pass. It's just the season. Just the season. So, what do you got on this too shall pass? What else?
No, I think about it a lot. Since I've heard that video I played you.
Oh, yeah.
I send that to everybody now. That's going through a rough time or a good time or
Lay it out. It's who? It's
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom
And
Hanks.
it's a
round table of like super famous people.
Yeah, it is. And I've watched it. It's really good. It's I think it's actually called the Actors Roundtable, and famous actors talk about life situations. And
Jamie Foxx is on there.
Jamie Foxx, Robert De Niro.
Oh yeah.
Who is the Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah.
They're all, and then Tom Hanks. And when it got to Tom Hanks, he literally just said, "This too shall pass." He said, "The one thing I wish I would have learned in life, that this too shall pass."
That's good.
Yeah,
I learned it. It just took me a long time.
Yeah, me too.
Like most things.
Yeah, I used to be a constant worrier.
Yeah. Catastrophizing anything that might just disrupt my plan or my unrealistic concept of whatever success should look like.
Yeah, I'm an Enneagram 7 too. So I really like, if something messes with my peace, messes me up.
Peace of mind is important to you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I thrive. I do okay in chaos.
Well, yeah, I can do it if I prepare my mind for it. But initially, the initial reaction is, don't mess with my peace.
But the one thing that I'm glad I learned and I hope to remember, and what I'm trying to pass on to others in our organization, is this too shall pass. It's not the end of the world.
However, I think that you can go to too far with that also. Sometimes.
I'm sure you can. With anything.
Yeah. You can go
unpack that.
On important stuff. There's some things that are important that you have to deal with in your life, in your business, in your marriage, with your kids.
I think I'm thinking of it more of the way I'm feeling about a certain situation.
Right. Yeah, totally.
That will pass.
Right.
I think in my mind, and maybe this is me, and look, audience, don't hold this against me, but my wife will back this up. I'm probably overly sensitive about certain things and the way I feel about them. Sometimes, and this is kind of where the guy that I looked up to was telling me that this too shall pass, was that I thought if I was angry or upset or down about something, that I was going to be that way forever. I'm always going to be angry about this.
Yeah.
No, this too shall pass. You will get over it with time.
Yeah, and anything that you constantly stay angry over, you probably should work that out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That may be an issue with you.
It always is.
Yeah.
It always is. But yeah, time. Time is your friend in that scenario.
Yeah. Just
hold on long enough.
Oh, Tom Hanks says, just wait. Just wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we've been on that in the last couple podcasts that we've just recorded. Just wait.
We were just talking to a guy.
Yeah.
Owns a piece of shit.
I looked at him. I said, just wait.
Just wait.
Yeah.
That's funny. We were just talking to that guy.
Yep. Great pizza too.
Yeah. Was it Nini's Squares?
Nini's Squares.
Yeah. Downtown Fairhope. Good stuff. Yeah. Got anything else on this? I mean, this is a really quick hit, but it just think about it, guys.
What was his name?
I didn't pick up that.
He texted you.
He did. Okay. I'll get it.
Okay. Well, go to Nini's Squares if you ever come to Fairhope.
And when you're hungry, and go there, and then that
guy who owns
hunger
it's awesome.
will pass.
and works a lot with a lot of children.
Oh my.
And we just said, just wait.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Takes time.
Yep.
All right.
So this too shall pass.
God, it sounds so golly. Sound like a bunch of preachers over here. But I think it's poignant. I think it's been awfully damn helpful for me. It's something that I'm also trying to convey to others in our team. And again, just to hammer that message home, I feel like it's the feeling. I believe it is the feeling that I'm feeling when it's a situation that is bad or uncomfortable. I feel like that is going to be the feeling forever. I sort of start to make it a bigger deal than what it is. Like, oh, I'm always going to be angry about this, or I'm always going to feel sad about that, or whatever. And it doesn't work like that. There's seasons in life. There's ups and downs. Enjoy them all.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need to hold on to the song, "Don't Stop This Feeling." Sometimes you need to.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've beat that one enough. Well, I'm out of here, and this too shall pass. Jesus.
Yes. Hey guys, I want to tell you about one of our newest sponsors, Red Branch Outdoor Living. They create environments to bring people together by providing a turnkey solution for outdoor living with remarkable customer experience. They specialize in outdoor kitchens, pavilions, patios, pools, spas, and fire features. And they do it with integrity, innovation, and being remarkable. They did my outdoor space, and it turned out amazing. Check them out at redbranchconstruction.com.
Are you a business owner looking to overcome growth struggles? That's probably why you're listening to this podcast. But if you need personal help, look no further than Rick Miller with Pro 356 Consulting. You've heard about him a lot on this podcast. He's the Yoda of business, and he's here to help you achieve success. Pro 356 Consulting helps leaders like Keith and I navigate through challenges and achieve real sustainable success. Rick has over 30 years of experience helping businesses develop a balanced approach to growth and personal development. He believes in the power of people. He focuses on employee engagement, strategic planning, and servant leadership to help you unlock your company's full potential. Don't let growth struggles, personal or team-centric, hold your business back. Contact Rick Miller at Pro 356 Consulting today to start your journey toward success. Visit pro356consulting.com to schedule your consultation. Look, not all of you have to deal with workman's comp, but those of you that do know that it's time-consuming and it's a headache. Insurance in general feels like something that happens to you rather than for you. But partnering with someone that really knows their stuff, like Chris May, with LTN Insurance, you've heard him before on the podcast, offers you the opportunity to regain control of your insurance. By collaborating with Chris, you have the chance to craft a personalized plan that ensures you receive optimal coverage at the best price. At LTN Insurance, their foremost core value is centered on education rather than sales. Their core value actually says, "We don't sell, we educate," because they truly believe in empowering you, the customer, with the knowledge to make informed decisions about your insurance. That's whether you do business with them or not. They want you to be informed. So you can trust Chris and look him up, give him a call, or go to the website ltninsurance.com.